Okay, this is Renata. I'm doing a quick video showing another workbook that I've been working on. This one based around karma and pattern recognition. So it's karma trends and pattern recognition. This karma is often simplified into the idea of punishment or reward, but in manifestation and trend-setting work, it can be understood more deeply as accumulated momentum. Every repeated thought, emotional reaction, belief, habit, and action creates direction over time. Repeated emotional states gradually shape expectation, and expectations influence your decisions, and decisions shape your environment. Environment reinforces your identity, which creates cycles that may continue unconsciously for years. When setting trends, a person is not working separately from your emotional history. Existing karmic structures often influence how stable, clear, conflicted, or successful a trend becomes. My dad would say that you have to live in the environment you create. So you have to be careful about what you work with and how you react to what you work with. A trend may amplify repeated emotional reactions, hidden fears, unresolved emotional loops, confidence or lack of confidence, discipline or inconsistency, emotional contradiction, self-worth patterns, environmental reinforcement. This doesn't mean a person is trapped. It means awareness matters. Karma can gradually change through conscious interruption of destructive patterns and repeated alignment with healthier emotional, mental, and behavioral structures. This workbook explores those ideas through selected AOD 48 trend energy cards and guided reflection exercises. So it's talking about fear cycles and mental reinforcement. Worry becomes karmic through repetition. A person who repeatedly imagines negative outcomes may slowly condition themselves towards expectation of instability, disappointment, or fear. This emotional anticipation can weaken trend setting because attention continuously feeds imagined problems rather than grounded movement. The Overcome Worry card connects with recognizing repetitive fear structures and interrupting anxious emotional momentum before it dominates focus and expectation. So then we have the Overcome Worry trend energy card, and then has questions and then areas for you to journal. So what fear repeats most often in your mind? What situations trigger anticipatory worry? How does fear affect your focus and consistency? What would emotional steadiness look like instead? So then it gives you a page to work it out. Reactive karma and emotional heat. Anger creates rapid emotional momentum. Repeated reactions strengthen karmic pathways tied to conflict, defensiveness, impulsive action, and emotional escalation. The control anger card connects with learning to pause before reinforcing destructive reactions repeatedly. Trend setting becomes more stable with emotional intensity when emotional intensity is consciously regulated instead of constantly discharged outward through reaction. So what situations create immediate emotional reactions? What patterns repeat after conflict occurs? How does anger affect your decisions? What would a grounded response look like? There are times when anger is helpful in a trend, but not often. And most of the time you want to get into either a positive mindset or a neutral mindset when you're running trends. Self-identity and manifestation momentum. Identity shapes momentum. A person who repeatedly reinforces beliefs such as I always fail or nothing works for me may unconsciously organize emotional direction around limitation. The self-confidence card connects with rebuilding healthier internal identity structures that support courage, stability, and self-trust and forward movement. Trends often follow the emotional identity reinforced daily. What identity statements do you repeat internally? Where did those beliefs begin? What experiences weakened your confidence? What identity would better support your intended direction? This is a really good one to do a lot of journaling on. And so basically journal the things that you want to let go of and then burn that and then write out what you want to keep and hold on to that. And in particular, if you can journal on the things that caused you to have low self-confidence and then get rid of it, so that you can release it. It helps a lot. Meditation and deep pattern observation. Meditation creates distance between awareness and automatic reaction. During stillness, hidden emotional structures often become more visible because distraction temporarily weakens. Repeated fears, looping thoughts, suppressed feelings, and emotional tension may rise into awareness during meditation. The Aid Meditation card connects with strengthening observation and emotional clarity without immediately reacting to what surfaces. What thoughts repeatedly arise during stillness? What emotions are hardest to sit with quietly? What patterns become visible during meditation? What distractions pull you away from self-observation? So you would just want to journal on all of these topics while you're working with the Aid Meditation card. Financial karma and repeated behavior. Financial patterns often contain deep emotional reinforcement. Fear, scarcity thinking, avoidance, impulsiveness, guilt around success, or inconsistent behavior may shape long-term financial momentum. The money success card connects with building healthier emotional and behavioral structures around value, responsibility, consistency, and grounded prosperity. Long-term financial stability usually develops through repeated practical alignment rather than emotional intensity alone. What emotional patterns appear around money? Do you associate success with pressure or fear? What habits weaken your momentum? What healthier financial behavior could strengthen your direction? Leaving repetitive karmic structures. Some karmic structures continue simply because they're familiar. A person may remain emotionally attached to unhealthy environments, repetitive conflict, emotional dependency, self-sabotage, or destructive routines because those structures feel psychologically familiar. The leave undesirable situation card connects with recognizing when a cycle has become harmful to growth, peace, stability, or long-term direction. Letting go creates room for different momentum to emerge. What cycle keeps repeating in your life? What fear keeps you connected to it? What would freedom from this pattern look like? What practical first step could begin changing direction? Karma is not fixed punishment. It's accumulated movement reinforced through repetition. Repeated awareness changes movement. Repeated grounded action changes movement. Repeated emotional honesty changes movement. Trend setting becomes more stable when destructive emotional structures stop being unconsciously reinforced. Awareness creates the possibility of different momentum. So you can get this PDF on the Life Manifestation School community. You probably have to scroll down a little because I posted it a while last week, I think. So you can get it on the Life Manifestation School community, and you can get the Trend Energy cards, the AOD 48 filter pack for free at stand.stores/Life Manifestations. Those links will be in the description. So that's what I have for today. Thank you.